Has anyone ever treated you like a moron and then wonder why you won't listen to them? Or have you wondered why people are just not receptive to you or your ideas? Oftentimes, the flow of ideas are stifled by a lack of respectful treatment by either the person with the great idea or by the person being told the great idea. It doesn't matter what the idea may be it political, religious, or even mathematical. The moment someone has been offended by someone, that person becomes someone to be resisted. And that resistance leads to discord and ends the flow of ideas. So how do we prevent this resistance? How do we get our ideas across to others without hostile resistance? Difficult as it might be, respecting those who disagree with you is the way. We all want to be heard and respected. The best way for that to happen is to be the one to start the tradition of respect. It was Abraham Lincoln that said, "Be too big to take offense and too noble to give it." How can we be too big to take offense? 99% of the time, if someone hurls an insult at you, it's just not true. So why react to it? A negative reaction is basically a confirmation of the insult. If I accuse someone of being a Martian and that person just laughs it off, it's forgettable. However, if I accuse someone of being a Martian and they angrily react, a small part of me might think that person is a Martian, despite the ridiculousness of it. So to summarize how to be too big to take offense, just ask yourself, is what they're saying true? Well, we have a grip onto how to be too big to take offense, but how do we behave too nobly not to give offense? Oftentimes we run into someone that is, well, annoying at best. People who just plain rub you the wrong way might drop down your priority list of people to treat respectfully. Now, there's nothing wrong with not liking someone, but there is something wrong with letting your emotions dictate your actions upon first meeting someone. The thing that helps most is just, well, good old-fashioned empathy. I mean, how would you feel if you knew somehow that they view you exactly as you view them? Would you feel that they were wrong? Would you want them to rethink their view of you? Now, what if they knew what you thought of them? Don't you think maybe they would be thinking you were wrong about them and that they'd like you to rethink your view of them? Just remember, they could be wrong about you. You could be wrong about them. A healthy dose of humility makes it easier, well, a little easier, to refrain from calling someone a name or interrupting them or dismissing them as stupid or crazy. Most people are more likely to listen to someone who listens to them and empathizes with them. Ultimately, even if you walk away from one another, still in disagreement, respectful interactions do help undo the polarization that seems to plague our society. Depolarization is not going to happen in a day, a week, a year. It's going to be slow and difficult, very difficult. But I think we as a people are worth the extra effort it will take. I know I'm worth the effort of respectful treatment, and I know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, no matter what you believe, no matter what you think of anything or even me, that each and every one of you is worth the effort too. I'm Todd, and thank you for listening.